In Roman Reigns' eyes, there's been one thing on his mind, apart from being Mr. Money in the Bank, and that is being the best. And he says in order to be the very best, he has got to beat them. And he believes there is only one man who can do that, and that is the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. And no surprise there, the Heartbreak Kid will make his way out. Shawn Michaels should be honored to have an experience like this put upon him. Now when it comes down to the match, he's going to give him a sweet chin music right into that hospital bed. The match confirmed for Payback between Roman Reigns and Shawn Michaels. Why, Triple H? Why? Why did Triple H attack Tanahashi last week? He's sick of jobbers coming into the ring and trying to steal his spotlight. Hiroshi Tanahashi was the final straw at Payback. Triple H is going to bury Tanahashi in a street fight. Daniel Bryan versus Kofi Kingston. Main event of the evening. Running knee to Kofi! Here comes the villain! Running knee to Skull! Will that be the move that makes Daniel Bryan the next World Heavyweight Champion? Hello and welcome Universe Mode. This is Monday Night Raw. We are on our way towards Payback. It is this Sunday, maybe. And it is for sure going to be a big event to go along with it. Last week certainly added more to the conflict that we know is going to happen at that event. 6 matches, I believe, at this current moment in time confirmed for that event. One more to find out. One more left to be confirmed, and I wonder what match that will be, in all honesty, and I'm interested to think about what it could be. It is a very, very big night here for this brand, capped off by 2 things at the end of the evening that will have our interest peaking. We are going to be hearing from the #1 contender to the World Heavyweight Championship in Daniel Bryan. Bryan last week victorious over Kofi Kingston, one-on-one action, and then victorious over Marty Scurll after Scurll tried a post-match attack on him, got met with a running knee, and Daniel Bryan headed into Payback with a new wave of momentum, following him through, heading into it. Is this Bryan's time to dethrone Marty Scurll? Or will Marty Scurll find a way to continue on his World Heavyweight Championship reign, which, by the time he reaches Payback, will be the longest we've ever seen in this universe? We will find out later on this evening. But we have a very interesting main event on our hands as well. It's not going to be revolved around Daniel Bryan or Marty Scurll, but it is going to be revolved around one of the big matches at Payback, and that is Triple H. Triple H, as we found out last week, will be facing the ace Hiroshi Tanahashi in a street fight this Sunday at Payback. And Hiroshi Tanahashi still not here tonight. Triple H is, though, and he wants to face Jay Lethal one-on-one. We will see how that'll go later on this evening. This is going to be a very competitive matchup. I'm looking forward to seeing how all this goes. And speaking of that final match at Payback, we are going to be hearing from the Raw General Manager here tonight, Constable Dredge, on what that match will be right up now. And there he is. Hey, this time at least he's got a suit and tie on. He doesn't look as fucking... Well, he still looks like an absolute unit, let's be fair. But, at least he looks like less of a unit, I guess. Maybe. Well, no, he still actually looks like a complete unit. There he is anyway. The Raw General Manager, Constable Dredge, is in the ring. Last time he was here, of course, he made a groundbreaking announcement where he fired Lars Sullivan. And now here tonight, he is here with this with the announcement for Payback. Anyway, let's see what he's on about here. Starting things off by talking about the great pay-per-view that will be Payback. Talking about the matches. Scurll, Bryan, Triple H, Ace, and the US title tournament containing Hiroki Goto and Kassius Ohno. Interesting that he said Triple H finally getting revenge on the Ace, though. Not sure what he's trying to think about when it comes to something like that. But nevertheless, when it comes to the pay-per-view, he is on about that problem. The fact there's only 6 out of 7 matches, and he wants to give anyone the opportunity. He's inviting any superstar out here, man or woman, to take this chance right in front of them. Oh my! Oh, okay. Well, that's a pretty interesting person to accept it. He did say anyone. Well, this is certainly something. Huh. Wow. Okay. Well, here comes Curtis Axel towards the ring of all people. I mean, Constable Dredge did say that he wanted anyone, and he's got anyone, because that is a man we haven't seen on Raw in the absolute longest time, being looking like he wants to try and grab an opportunity right now. And there is Axel. Oh my god, look at how much bigger Dredge is. He did say any superstar. He's pretty sure that Axel believes that includes him. He's been a fan of Constable Dredge. He believes he's needed a new GM for a while. And he calls him the Messiah of Raw. Oh my goodness. Just get on your knees. Well, he does make it, just like I said, he did say any superstar, but he was hoping for someone with a little bit more credibility to their name. Dredge believing that Axel's done nothing that tells him that he deserves the opportunity. And he believes that he's going to have to go back to the locker room and call someone else out. Wow, that is just pure disrespect to Curtis Axel, and he doesn't take it too kindly, saying that he is the perfect superstar to fill in. He's been working his ass off day and night for the past 6 months, and now he can't even get the chance. He wants that chance. He's craving that chance. He hasn't seen a paycheck for the longest time, and he's getting tired of it. Axel is desperate for this chance. But, and there we go, Constable Dredge gives in. He says he'll give him the opportunity, but if he leaves, he is off Monday Night Raw. Wow. Dredge, though, saying that there is an opponent. There's a problem. He doesn't have an opponent for Curtis Axel just yet. There will be someone at the pay-per-view, and it will be a surprise. I'll be honest, I think Curtis Axel's just happy to get the match in regardless, and he's on about it. He's not surprised that no one wants to face him, believing that everyone is too scared. He's an alpha male in this ring, and he's going to crush whoever gets in the ring with him on Payback, and everyone following it. Dude, you got the match about 20 seconds ago. Chill out. And Dredge just putting him back down to earth, saying that he's hyping himself up way too much. He is fighting on the opener, not the main event of WrestleMania. Dredge, though, wishing him luck, saying that his opponent is going to be a very tough opponent. He wishes, it is time, though, for Dredge to make his way, and he'll see him on Sunday. I think before he leaves, Axel wants to get him one last thing, saying he's not going to disappoint him. He's going to crush his opponent, and he's going to carry him on his shoulders straight to the exit where he'll never be seen from again. Curtis Axel doesn't need the luck. His opponent is the one who needs it. Curtis Axel certainly believing this is his time. Well, there you go. Business settled. Curtis Axel happy with what has been accomplished here as the complete unit makes way here to leave the ring. Well, there you have it. Curtis Axel's got himself on a pay-per-view. That's pretty interesting news. Let's be real there. Congrats to Axel, but at what cost? His Raw career is on the line if he doesn't win. And Dredge doesn't even have an opponent lined up for him. Oh boy. Alright, well, that was a very interesting message sent there from Curtis Axel, of all people. Axel going to be given an opportunity to prove himself this Sunday, but a lot on the line for him if he can't. That should be a very interesting situation to see this Sunday at Payback, and I wonder how that goes for him. Nevertheless, let's kick off this action here on Monday Night Raw with the World Tag Team Champions in action. The Revival, as you saw, against the Stagehands. Yes, the Stagehands. The guys who aren't even signed, the guys who just kind of follow Aiden English around everywhere. The Stagehands are in action here tonight. The Revival, of course, will face Magnum Opus this Sunday for the World Tag Team titles, but tonight they will square off against the Stagehands. And I think it's going to be nothing more than a tuning test for the Revival heading into that event. It's going to be to get them going, to rile them up. If anything, if the Revival aren't able to finish this match within like 4 minutes, then they should really question where to go from here heading into this Sunday against Aiden English and Damian Sandow. The bell rings and we are underway with action here on Monday Night Raw, and immediately the Stagehands aren't looking too fresh. Dash Wilder getting the jump on him, and an exploder suplex sends him up and over the top rope there. Wilder off to the early start here. Little collision between the two. Oh my god, are we going to see moves? Here we are. Excuse you. That's the longest reigning champion in the history of this universe's move you're ripping off of there. Do you mind, Stagehand 1? Oh yes. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's happened. Day 391 has struck. Just in case you needed a friendly reminder, even though it's Monday Night Raw, screw it all. Seth Rollins is the longest reigning champion of all time in this universe. Thank you very much, Rollins. You did it. The celebrations will be awaiting you on this episode of ECW. Focusing back to this matchup right now, even though I could spend all night and SmackDown Live talking about how great Seth Rollins is. What is going on with Dash Wilder right now? He's not looking that fresh against this stagehand. Which I guess is stagehand number 1, given the fact he's got a number 1 on him. In English, grading the stagehands, apparently. Here we go now on the legs. Tag was made into Scott Dawson. Referee did see it, and oh, kicking him right in the knee there. Nice work by Scott Dawson, who gets to go to work now. Short arm lariat. Short arm clothesline, rather. Let's see what else can be mustered up in this moment by Dash Wilder. By Scott Dawson up on the shoulders. Rolling fireman's carry sent on there. Trying to make the tag into the other stagehand. There's Dash Wilder, but what? That made no sense. Don't know why I keep on going on about Dash Wilder, to be honest. Stagehand trying to reach his other stagehand for the tag, but it just ain't working out right now. A true beatdown on its way, courtesy of Scott Dawson here. Throws him into the turnbuckle, and another lariat for your troubles. Comes down on you. And oof, the amount of lariats we're seeing here. This is how the Revival should have been treating this match. This is how easy it should have been. Should have been a breeze for them. But oh, nice counter there by that stagehand. Lifts up Scott Dawson now. And he's going to look to make the tag into the other stagehand here. Will this happen? No tag. No tag being made. Scott Dawson making sure as well that no tag will be made in time. Referee trying to cause second stagehand. They're trying to cause an intervention. But Scott Dawson showing no signs of wanting to tag out right now, in all honesty. The other stagehand, though, looks very desperate to make the tag out, but oh, I don't think he's going to get the chance to. The leg cropped from underneath him. And Scott Dawson gets counted in the turnbuckle, counters back. Irish whips him into the turnbuckle. Dawson in the right place, right time. Dash Wilder will be there to strike as well. Shatter Machine from the Revival. Cover made. Scott Dawson might want to get up to his feet. Oh my God, the stagehand just broke it up. Scott Dawson there with a huge error made, and that may have allowed the stagehands to hang in here a little longer. You'd think you'd be able to stay up on your feet for just a little while, but apparently not. However, this means more torture on its way for this stagehand. Another uppercut there. After all the lariats he's taken as well, you've got to think that's not feeling too good for you. Scott Dawson in now. Fireman's carry, backbreaker there. I think the second stagehand got beaten up even worse on the outside by Scott Dawson. Cover made in the ring, and that will indefinitely end it. The Revival are your winners here to kick things off on Monday Night Raw. Surprise, surprise there. The stagehands, or stagehand rather, is decimated. Well, there you have it. A compelling victory for the Revival heading into Payback. Job done for them. They're over the stagehands, but here come Magnum Opus, the #1 contenders, from behind, unloading away now in the tag team champions. Who would have expected this out of these two men? Aiden English and Sandow unloading on the champs. The Revival are down, and Magnum Opus stand tall. Well, a very interesting opening to the night so far. Magnum Opus getting the upper hand right there over the Revival. I wonder how that one's going to go down. And on top of everything we've seen here tonight, heading into this Sunday, Payback's looking like certainly a very, very interesting event. I wonder who will make the most of it. Nevertheless, coming on to our next contest we go now. Carmella is going to go one-on-one against the Raw Women's Champion in Rosemary. What I find very interesting is that, oh, nope, it's not that. Is that AJ Lee should probably clear the way, because here comes the Raw Women's Champion. Rosemary blindsiding Carmella there. And attacking her before this match can even get underway. She completely passed by AJ Lee there. Completely passed her by and is going after Carmella now. There is no care by the Raw Women's Champion for the #1 contender who's at ringside. She only cares about her opponent in the ring right now. She's going to do her best to decimate her as well and get this over with. Last week, of course, on Monday Night Raw, AJ Lee was going one-on-one against Alexa Bliss when the distraction of Rosemary cost her. And it was Bliss who went on to win that match. Now, with AJ Lee at ringside. She might be hoping she could do the same against Rosemary, but clearly that hasn't gone the way she wanted it to, since Rosemary's got the jump on them. And the Raw Women's Champion now will do what she wants, how she wants. Neck breaker to Carmella there, and surprise, surprise that Mella is in deep trouble right now, clinging on to whatever she can to try and hang in this one. Rosemary slamming her down there. Rosemary now up to near 9 months as the Raw Women's Champion. That is an incredible reign that we've been glossing over for the most part. The fact that Rosemary is coming up to 9 months now, getting close to a year as champion, is a very, very big thing altogether. But oh no! I was going to talk more about the matchup this Sunday against AJ Lee, but that may be out of the window already. Rosemary hits the red wedding, and with 1, 2, and Carmella kicking out at 2. Well, that's going to give AJ Lee some hope heading into this Sunday, that's for certain. She just witnessed the person she's trying to support at ringside kick out of Rosemary's devastating maneuver. However, it does have to be said that this Sunday's match is going to be very different. I mean, think about how much ignorance almost Rosemary has paid to AJ Lee. She ignored her in the tag match. She hit her in the head with a baseball bat. She distracted her at ringside. That's basically all she's done when it comes to paying attention to it. And even here tonight, no attention paid to AJ Lee. Ran right past her and went for Carmella. I find stuff like that incredibly interesting to pay attention to. How much does that fire up AJ Lee? After all the work she went through to win the tournament at SummerSlam, how much does that fire her up in order to want to win this Sunday, in order to try and take that Raw Women's Championship away from Rosemary? Alright, well, it's not going to help Carmella out that much right now. The mist in the eyes of Mella, but Rosemary, a little slow to act there. Oh, she might have just been playing possum, or just playing along for some reason. I don't really know. Either way, Red Wedding connects again. Cover on Carmella. Rosemary still can't put her away. My goodness. Oh, now you've brought it out. Look at this. Oh, no. Time to get stretched, Carmella. Look at the way that the submission is applied here, the torture that goes into it, but still Carmella proving tough for Rosemary to beat here. This is going to fry the Raw Women's Champion right now. Rosemary getting up to her feet still. Carmella trying here, but to no avail. Tiger suplex there. Will that end it all? No, another kick out. And look at the desperation there from AJ Lee. Trying to do everything she can to cheer on Carmella right now. But for what purpose? For what reason? Because everything that is being hit should put away Carmella. Is Rosemary going easy on her? Is Carmella just proving incredibly tough right now? Has Rosemary lost a step or two in the time that she spent away watching the tournament? These are all key questions to ask, especially not right now, but heading into this Sunday. These will also be crucial as well, because that could mean great luck for AJ Lee, all things considered. And this one should be the one to end it. Rosemary in now. Red Wedding to Carmella. And this has to... Whoa. On the outside, AJ Lee getting involved. Desperation truly shining through there for the #1 contender. Forcing the ref out of the ring there. Oh, and all that's done is just cause more pain for Carmella in reality. Here we go once again up on the shoulders, and another Red Wedding connects at the hands of AJ Lee. It was over already. AJ Lee just added to the problems there. There is your winner, though. Rosemary does it. And that is an emphatic win for the Raw Women's Champion in that regard, but at the same time, you've got to think about it. She couldn't put her away after 2. She needed more than 2. Granted, yes, the third one was interrupted by AJ Lee, but think about it like that. She needed all of those to try and keep her down. And, you know, that's got to give AJ Lee a lot of hope heading into this Sunday. The reality is, if she couldn't put Carmella away with a move that quick, what's to say she's going to be able to put away AJ Lee that quickly? I think it'll be too easy to... I don't think it's going to be that easy to do it. We could be in for a very, very competitive match this Sunday for the Raw Women's Championship. There's a strong chance. Time will tell, though. That's for certain. Nevertheless, let's move on to our next contest of the evening. Kassius Ohno, as we know, is competing for the United States Championship this Sunday, along with Hirooki Goto. However, Ohno wanted a tune-up match tonight, and he's going to get it at the hands of Christian. That's up next. Well, let's keep this ball a-rolling then on this evening of Raw action. Christian already awaiting in the ring for this man to make his way out. The man who could be just a few days away from being the next United States Champion. Kassius Ohno with a grand opportunity being presented in front of him at that event at Payback. He goes one-on-one against Hirooki Goto. That is going to be a tough match for him, no doubt about it. How will he be able to cope with it? We will find out. That is for certain. Ohno defeated Jay Lethal last week to get this far, to get this right, to fight for the title that was vacated all the way back in, about 2 weeks ago by the Raw General Manager, following the firing of Lars Sullivan. And now it is Ohno versus Goto this Sunday at Payback in order to find out who the United States Champion will be. A smart move there by the Raw GM to determine the champion. 2 future US champions. Of course, one of these guys is going to be the US champion, but both of these guys, Kassius Ohno and Hirooki Goto, deserve that right at the belt. They deserve to have their hands on that belt. There's no doubt about it. And we are about to find out if Kassius Ohno can head into that event with great momentum on his side. Goto already, he got his win last week over Bobby Roode, I believe it was. Yeah, it was Bobby Roode in one-on-one action. So a fairly tough contest for him, and now Ohno is going to look to try and do the same against Christian here. Christian, of course, knows what it's like to be a US champ as well. He was a champ over 2 years ago now. Does Kassius Ohno have it in him to defeat Christian here tonight and go on? I mean, it'd be incredibly interesting if Christian was to win this, how things would change heading into Payback. Should Christian pick up the win here tonight? But I will be honest, I think with the momentum that Ohno's got going for him, and how things have been going for him these last few weeks and months, really, this should be his. Coincided with Christian's fall from grace, and you've got a pretty able candidate right there for a great... Hang on. Let me try and find the word I was looking for there. You've got a pretty able candidate there for a great United States champion on his hands. But of course, on the other side of the ring to Kassius Ohno will be Hirooki Goto, which by no means is an easy opponent. It's going to be something that I don't know if whatever Kassius Ohno does here leading up to it he'll be prepared for a guy like Goto. These two guys, though, they're going to forearm their faces off. They're going to put it all on the line. They're going to hurt one another in order to be the United States champion. I wonder if they'll be able to pull it off. Here we go right now, though, with Kassius Ohno. Gotch-style pile driver there to Christian. Captain Charisma trying to force his way back up to his feet right now, but it's not looking too good for him in this one. Kassius Ohno, all sorts of in control. Christian hit the outside hard. Kassius Ohno propping himself up here through the ropes, kicking him in the chest. And this match could very well be into its final stretches, though I believe that about Carmella and Rosemary a moment ago before that. Oh, nope, there's a discus forearm for you. I believe that with Rosemary versus AJ a moment ago before it took however many red weddings to finish off that match. Spinning heel kick there by Christian. He's still trying to fight here. He realizes that a chance to prove himself is still on the line here, though. Countered. And Ohno in. Oh, low blow from Christian. Low blow from Christian after death by elbow was countered. My goodness. Christian really wanting to risk everything to win this one. I never thought I'd see Christian resort to a tactic like that, but he most certainly just did. DDT attempt now, though. Ohno pulling out the reversal. You've got to imagine that Ohno ain't too pleased about what he just had happen to him, courtesy of Christian. There's that kick again, and another kick up by Ohno. Elbow drop follows up after it. Kassius Ohno will have been hoping that that was enough, to be honest, to put this match away for good. Straight jacket, buckle bomb! Excellent move there from Ohno. And a cravat neck breaker to follow up after it as well. Christian clutching his neck in pain. Cover made by Ohno. Foot underneath the bottom rope by Christian. Big knee in the back there by Ohno now, and here we go. Wrenching it around. His arms just locked in there, making it difficult for Christian to try and escape this hold. Trapped in it. Can't fight that either because his arms are locked in place. Christian, however, forcing his way out of this one, and indeed he does so, slipping his way out there. Nicely done by Captain Charisma, but he's going to need a whole lot more than that to try and beat Ohno here. It's been more competitive than I was expecting from Captain Charisma. But truth be told, I'm still fully anticipating a victory for Kassius Ohno. Christian now calling Ohno up to his feet. Taking a big risk here. Christian splashes down. Great stuff there by Christian, but still, the problem remains that he just cannot keep control over Ohno, who is in with a cravat suplex. And well, we saw one thing discus in earlier. We're going to see another discus now. Discus, big boot! And that may very well be enough to end it. He covers Christian here, but Christian powers out it too. Kassius Ohno, though, he's feeling it. He's feeling like this one should be over. Death by elbow should very well be what he needs to end it. And no, Christian gets the shoulder upper too. He is still fighting on in this one, much to the chagrin of Kassius Ohno. Sent on there from Ohno. And now he has to start questioning, how much do I have to put in to try and win this match? This is supposed to be a tune-up match, and he's going to have to put an awful lot in to try and win it. Dragon Sleeper applied now, though, on Christian. Dragon Sleeper applied on Captain Charisma. Can Christian get himself to the ropes? No, he can't. It's a simple tap from Christian, and Ohno lets go right away. Kassius Ohno forced the submission there. Christian was able to kick out, but he wasn't able to fight on, as we saw. Ohno, your winner in this one. And oh, here we go. Goto hit in the ring. And Goto, though, didn't come to fight. He came to look in the eyes of the man he faces this Sunday. Goto versus Ohno for the US title. These two men don't hate each other, but they will do everything it takes to be the US champ. That much is for certain. And a fight has broken out backstage now. A fight has broken out between Roman Reigns and Shawn Michaels. Michaels was due in action in just a moment, and everything has fallen apart right now. Superman punch by Reigns. What? These two men are supposed to meet this Sunday at Payback. I know that's the case, but the brawl is kicked off. Michaels was due to fight Bobby Roode in just a moment from now, but instead he's getting clattered away upon by a steel chair by Mr. Money in the Bank. Roman Reigns doing everything to get under Shawn Michaels' skin before this Sunday. Oh no, right, Reigns, no, Roman Reigns with a power bomb into the lock at the Shawn Michaels. The Heartbreak Kid is down, and he needs help right now. Someone get backstage and stop Reigns. And someone get help from Michaels ahead of this Sunday. For Christ's sake. I mean, hopefully that all gets sorted out in just a moment. Like I said, you know, Michaels was due to face Daniel Bryan. Sorry, not Daniel Bryan. Was due to face Bobby Roode, but that match is out of the question right now. Roode hadn't even made his entrance before Roman Reigns had blindsided Shawn Michaels there. Hopefully Michaels is going to be good ahead of this Sunday. I know Reigns didn't like him, but to go to that extent is taking things a step too far. Nevertheless, we've got to move on here on Monday Night Raw regardless of it. To what we've got coming up next, which is hearing from the #1 contender to the World Heavyweight Championship of Daniel Bryan. Just a few days before his match against Marty Scurll. Is Daniel Bryan going to be the one to take the title away from the villain? He thinks so, he hopes so, and he's going to address the crowd here tonight to get his point across. Daniel Bryan, the floor is yours. Here he is, Daniel Bryan making his way out here to a sea of cheers and applause from this crowd here. Home state for Daniel Bryan, of course. Brought tonight from Seattle, Washington. Daniel Bryan from Aberdeen. Definitely got to get a amount of reception there for the home state hero. Nevertheless, Bryan with microphone in hand. He thanking the crowd for turning out, but he has to talk business. Wanted to talk about how Scurll tried assaulting him. And that is not on around Daniel Bryan. No one tries to attack him from behind. No one can get away with it. Not even if you're the head of this whole universe. You cannot get away with an assault on Daniel Bryan from behind. But since Marty Scurll still tried it on him, look what happened. He was left laying on the floor after one knee. And all it will take is one knee to take the title away from Marty Scurll once and for all. And he will be standing tall as the face of Monday Night Raw once it is done. Daniel Bryan knows that when he finishes the deal at Payback, everyone will be chanting yes, yes, yes. He will prove everyone who's doubted him wrong. Marty Scurll, the general manager, anyone around here who has doubted Daniel Bryan wrong. This isn't a Daniel Bryan who comes out here to make the crowd happy. This is a Daniel Bryan on Sunday who wants to destroy Marty Scurll. It's that destruction that Daniel Bryan wants to do that is causing him to go into this way. He wants to embarrass Marty Scurll. He wants to show him that you never mess with the yes movement. He promises everyone he is not letting them down this Sunday, and he will not let Marty Scurll get away with another win. And that is that from Daniel Bryan. The #1 contender has to get this done. Daniel Bryan believes it is make or break for him, and he needs to do things this Sunday. It's Bryan's moment. It's the yes movement's moment. It's Payback the evening for Daniel Bryan. Well, I hope so. Well, that is a promise made by Daniel Bryan, but let's hope for all our sakes that it's a promise that he keeps to as well this Sunday at Payback. As for right now, though, it is time for our main event of the evening. Jay Lethal handed a great opportunity here to go one-on-one against Triple H, who is just days away from his street fight with Hiroshi Tanahashi. What a very, very interesting way that is going to be to continue things on here. Or end things, rather, maybe, between the game and the Ace at Payback. Let's see how things go between those two. Let's see how we Let's see how things go. I mean, it'll be very interesting to see. I'm looking forward to everything that transpires. I'm looking forward to seeing this match here tonight. I'm looking forward to seeing what Triple H does against Jay Lethal and the mentality he's in heading into that street fight. It was Triple H who wanted the street fight, and it's Triple H who's got the street fight. Hiroshi Tanahashi still not here tonight. I'm not too sure if that's because of the attack on him a few weeks ago by Triple H, or if that's because he is choosing to rest and get ready for a street fight, a match that, truth be told, Tanahashi isn't used to in any way, shape, or form. It's not a Tanahashi match. It's a Triple H match. Weapons, the outside, bloodying up your opponent, ruthless assaults, all of it appeals to Triple H. It is all Triple H-esque. It is perfect for the game. And I think that's why he wanted the match. He wanted Hiroshi Tanahashi to be uncomfortable. He wanted Tanahashi to be in a match that he knew he couldn't win. Hiroshi Tanahashi is not the kind of guy to grab a steel chair and start smacking someone in the back of the head with it. Triple H is. Tanahashi is not the kind of guy who will resort to desperate tactics in order to pick up a win, knowing he can use those desperate tactics. Triple H is. Tanahashi is a man of the people. Triple H isn't. These two men battle this Sunday, and it is that very true-to-life good versus evil, as we see in the main event for the world title. The difference is, the main event is good versus evil for a prize. There is something to hold at the end of it. Between Tanahashi and Triple H, it's just good trying to vanquish evil, and evil trying to vanquish good. That is it. There is nothing these guys have on the line after it. There's no number one contender match after it. There's no title on the line after it. There is just the simple reality that when these two men face, there are no countouts, there are no disqualifications, and there is nothing the winner gets aside from that sweet taste of victory. I know both these men want it, but how far are they willing to go to get it is the key question to ask at Payback. And truth be told, I don't know. I know how far Triple H is willing to go for something. I've seen it before. But how far will Tanahashi go when theoretically his back is up against the wall? When he is in a position that he's not comfortable with? What happens then? We'll find out. And I'm very excited to find out. Nevertheless, here we go. We're underway here. And oh snap, German suplex there from Jay Lethal out of the gates. Going after the game there. Certainly an unexpected move towards Triple H, but the Cerebral Assassin now starting to fight back quite a bit here. Overhand right. Trying to unload away with strikes here, but Lethal doing his best to try and shrug them off and keep going here. Russian leg sweep connected with. Let's see how things keep on going here. Kick in the gut. No counter. Dragon screw there from Jay Lethal. Very well executed. Well, these two men are just coming out of the gates attacking one another. And I think this is the mentality that Triple H is looking to get himself into ahead of this Sunday. He's trying to prove just how aggressive he is already. Tiger suplex from Triple H. Wow. I can't remember the last time, if ever, I saw Triple H hit a move as incredibly technical as the Tiger suplex. I know Triple H is an incredible athlete in that ring, and as much as I shouldn't like Triple H, I can't help but like him. But I've never seen him hit a move quite like that one. Suplex back in the ring. Oh, look at the strength there from Triple H. Suplexing him back in the ring. Trying for a strike there, countered by Jay Lethal. Northern Lights suplex as well by Lethal to go with it. Because as I said, he got eliminated last week in the tournament by Kassius Ohno. But here tonight, still another great opportunity presented in front of him. Lethal right now, bringing him in. And sends him down face first there already. A big move being struck there from Jay Lethal. Can he capitalize on it? Triple H says no. Stops him in his tracks. And the high knee is countered by Jay Lethal there. Oh, not that time, no. Triple H nailed him with it. And Triple H not only nailed that, but he nailed this to go with it. Pile driver from the game. Ruthless move, and Triple H will respond with a big move of his own. Spine buster by Triple H, and now sitching in the Indian Deathlock. Got it locked in deep here, got it locked in. But Jay Lethal, too resilient and is able to fight his way out of it now. Lethal neck breaker, and Triple H goes down. Could be a great chance here, opening up. If Jay Lethal can make the absolute... Oh my god! Oh! Springboard lethal injection! Not even a springboard. Just lifted him up and hit that lethal injection. And here goes Lethal now. Oh, but lariated down by Triple H. Where did Lethal come out with that lethal injection from? Lethal now responding. Forearm in the face of the game. What a match this is turning into. And both men are down. Lethal crawling. Drapes one arm over Triple H, hoping he's done enough, but Triple H kicking out right away. There was great hope for Lethal there after what he's done in this matchup so far, that he would have been able to put things away, but Triple H still able to keep things going here. Sends him into the turnbuckle now. Triple H hoisting him up. Oh no, snake eyes from the game. And that is all about trying to damage the head of Jay Lethal. Make it so that he can't kick out of the pedigree. Great suplex as well, followed up by Triple H. And a brutal knee in the face to go with it as well. Oh, that was ruthless from Triple H. I think Lethal's, yeah, Lethal is. There's blood trickling down. There's an open wound. Doesn't look that deep right now or that severe, but nevertheless, there is an open wound right now on the face of Jay Lethal. And Triple H wants to try and end it, but he's countered there by Lethal and sent into it the opposite turnbuckle. Or the turnbuckle right next to it, rather. Lethal now putting Triple H up on that top rope. This is going to be big. Arm drag from way up high. Big impact for the game to take on. Cover made by Lethal again. Looking to put this one away. Triple H kicks out. Still early on. And now elbows incoming. Over and over again there to the chest. Lethal countered. Triple H stepping back a little bit. Oh, so he can bring him in to this. Pedigree by Triple H. But look at that. Triple H is down. Triple H is down. The game couldn't capitalize right away. Even he's feeling the effect of this one. His knees drilled into the mat and he couldn't get back up. And Lethal is getting back up. Triple H has to be infuriated with this. Pulls himself up to his feet here. Lethal still fighting. Overhand there from Lethal. Has him up on his shoulders. Triple H counters him. Reverse DDT. And Triple H eyes it up now. Now he senses the end. This time, he's not going to scuff the opportunity. Pedigree by Triple H. Oh, that's it. That has got to be it from the game. Triple H with a pedigree. That's got to end it. He covers Lethal. 1, 2. Kick out from Lethal at 2. A kick out at 2, and Triple H is flustered. Triple H has gone out of the ring right now. He can't believe what's just happened. How is Lethal kicked out? Oh, no. Triple H. No. Triple H. This isn't. No. Triple H. Oh, my God. Steel chair to the head of Jay Lethal. Come on. This has. Oh, my goodness. Triple H with chair shot after chair shot. Someone needs to stop this. Triple H is taking things way too far now. This man is done. Yes! Tanahashi! Tanahashi to the rescue! The ace is here! Triple H is out of the ring. He's hightailing it. The ace is back. Tanahashi saving Lethal from the onslaught. But come this Sunday, Tanahashi and Triple H, there will be no saving them. This is going to be intense this Sunday. Payback. You don't want to miss it.